Hindsight is a perfect science. All my guys regret the life. Can't unwrite them leopard stripes. I know Einstein's that's left behind.
Yo, this is Tesla and I'm about to show you something really crazy as always. So the question is Stogie T dissing Nota in his new freestyle? The song is titled Johnny P's Caddy and it's a freestyle to Benny the Butcher's song with J. Cole. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to listen to this song and I'll break down every line that I think you need to understand. And if you agree with me that he's really dissing Nota, please leave a comment. And if you don't agree with me and you think he's dissing someone else, drop that in a comment, man. Tell me what you think is happening here, because I really think Stogie T is dissing Nota in this song. And bro, please do not forget to subscribe and like this video. Your support is highly appreciated. So let's check the song.
Warning: the following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
A little appreciation. Do you know how easy this is for me? Do you have any fucking idea how easy this is? This is a fucking joke. And I'm sorry you can't do this. I really am, because I wouldn't have to fucking sit here and watch you fumble around and fuck it up.
They gossip about me, but what's offending me? They not my pedigree. Pray to God for better enemies. The etiquette when a king enters, it's best that you bend a knee. Certified medically, you must not possess a memory. Turn the scene to shrapnel.
Wait. I think you guys have to see this, man. I think you guys have to see this. Let's go back. Okay. So here he's saying
they gossip about me, but what's offending me? They not my pedigree. Pray to God for better enemies.
They gossip about him, but what offends him is they are not even on his level. Okay? And he prays to God for better enemies. So the reason why I say he's dissing Nota in this song is because what happened last year was that Nota was saying a lot of shit about Stogie T. He was talking about how his mother was a corrupt activist and stuff like that. He was saying that Stogie T has been on a come up for a very long time. He was saying a lot of shit about Stogie T, bro. And right now I think Stogie T is just replying to him. You know, he's saying they're gossiping about him and he's praying to God for better enemies. Meaning he thinks Nota is not on his level. But then I think there are more clues as we go. So let's try and listen more to the song.
The etiquette when a king enters, it's best that you bend a knee. Certified medically, you must not possess a memory.
Okay. So he's saying, so here he's saying, certified medically, you must not possess a memory. Okay, I want you to keep this line in mind. Certified medically, you must not possess a memory. Let's go.
Turn the scene to shrapnel and debris for popping off at me. They caught it on the meme. One clock made a nigga lean. Time it impeccably. Tough guys only wanna tweet.
Okay. Remember what he said? Do you remember what he said about being certified medically? Do you remember that? So here's what he's saying after that. He's telling us about a scene where he's slapping someone and it's caught on camera. Okay, he says it here. He says one clap. He actually said one clap made a nigga lean. I time it impeccably, and some tough guys just want to tweet. Okay, so remember what happened last year? Stogie T and Nota met at a party and they fought. And then Nota said a lot of things about how he pinned Stogie T to the floor and he was gonna break Stogie T's neck, and then he changed his mind. Do you remember that? I'll find that for you and read it. So here, Nota is saying, yes, it's true. Stogie T thought he could rumble with me. I put him down fast and pinned him to the ground, and I thought about breaking his nose. But on second thought, I thought it was good enough to have him enjoy the rest of the party with a ripped shirt. Why would you swing on me while I'm wearing my platinum edition Fubu and Ali? Why would you swing on me while I'm wearing my platinum edition Fubu with Ali? Swinging on him. One clap made a nigga lean. So Stogie T slapped Nota at that party. And then Nota ran to the internet telling us how he nearly killed Stogie T. Okay. So the reason why I said you should remember that line about being certified medically is because Nota's wife, Berita, went online and said that Nota has some mental problems and she was divorcing him, and last time I checked she was filing for divorce. So I think that line of being certified medically and you must not possess a memory, he's actually saying that Nota has mental issues, he has mental problems, and that is why he doesn't even remember what was happening at the party. Because Nota went on to say that he beat up Stogie T even though he's the one who got slapped. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I'm saying this is where Stogie T is dissing Nota. Because everything he said so far about people gossiping about him slapping a guy, and about a guy running to the internet, stuff guys just want to tweet, it correlates with this story or with the events that happened between him and Nota. So let's just continue with the song, okay?
Impeccably tough guys only wanna tweet, grinding for lunchtime in a subprime economy. For my seeds, not your ornery starving artist list. As long as it's about rapping, a nigga gonna eat from the dirt. Conjure verse, couple tunnel touching up.
Bro, so here's Stogie T saying that he's doing it all for his children. Okay, so all this hustle that he's doing is for his children, and as long as it involves rap, he's gonna eat. Okay, so he's not doing this to be in some list about some broke rappers and all of that people are out here talking about. He's doing it for his children. That's what he's saying. And here's one of my favorite lines, man. He says, carpal tunnel, I touch a nerve. He touches a nerve like carpal tunnel. Carpal tunnel syndrome, for those who don't know, carpal tunnel syndrome is a syndrome, let me read that for you. It's a numbness and tingling in the hand and arm caused by a pinched nerve in the wrist. That is what carpal tunnel is. So it is caused by a pinched nerve in the wrist. So like carpal tunnel, he touches a nerve.
Had to earn on the verge of every corner on the earth. From double whopper burgers to picanha surf and turf. That ain't your girl, she flirting, call him Papa Smurf for a skirt. They beam you up faster than Captain Kirk. Don't get
damn, bro. Okay. There's a lot to unpack here. Let's go back.
picanha surf and turf. That ain't your girl, she flirting, call him Papa Smurf.
So the first part, he's telling us about how he went from being broke to being rich, and how he had to hustle and earn everywhere in the world, traveling around the world and making money. Okay, and then there comes a line where he says, your girl is flirting with them. That ain't your girl. She's flirting with them, calling them Papa Smurfs. So I'm wondering if he's talking about Berita here. Is Stogie T saying that Berita moved on and she's busy flirting with other niggas out there? Is he saying that, or he's talking about someone else? And he says, for a skirt, they'll beam you up.
A skirt, they beam you up faster than Captain Kirk.
For a skirt, they'll beam you up faster than Captain Kirk. I want you to pay attention to how he's naming all these characters. He started with Papa Smurf, which is a character from the Smurfs. Papa Smurf, okay? And now he's saying, for the skirt, they'll beam me up like Captain Kirk. Do you remember Star Trek? In Star Trek, Captain Kirk said, "Beam me up, Scotty." Okay? "Beam me up, Scotty." That's what Captain Kirk said, which meant Scotty should beam them up. He should bring them from another planet to the planet where Scotty and others were. Okay? So what Stogie is saying when he says for a skate they'll beam you up faster than Captain Kirk, he's saying that these Papa Smurfs or all those guys will kill you for a woman, okay, very fast. So for a woman, they'll just kill you, okay? So that's what he's saying. So that ain't your girl. She's flirting with all these old guys who are so dangerous that they will kill you for a woman faster than Scotty sent Captain Cake back to Earth. Okay? So let's go.
Don't get turned to merch, they put characters on a shirt. Whole continent on my vertebrae, and that don't curve.
Wait. I want us to go back here. Okay? I want us to go back here. So here he says, don't get turned to match, they put characters on a shirt. Don't get turned to match, they put characters on a shirt. Don't get put on a shirt, bro. You know, when someone says they put you on a shirt, they mean, he says, he's trying to say they'll kill you, you know, rest in peace. Stop talking a lot of shit, bro, before you get killed, because we put characters on a shirt, you know. And remember what I've been telling you. Pay attention to the characters. He speaks about Papa Smurf, he speaks about Captain Kirk, you know. So this wordplay is starting from Papa Smurf, Captain Kirk, and then characters. We put characters on a shirt. You'll get yourself a nice shirt with the Smurfs on it, or with the Star Trek characters on it, you know. So this whole wordplay is crazy, bro. It's crazy because it's telling a story while playing with all these words. So let's continue.
On a shirt, whole continent on my vertebrae, and that don't curve. Broke bastards with a lot to say. What could your caption hurt? You cast aspersions while the staff at the Saxon serving rapping words to every last one of my classic album versions.
Damn. So this is just Stogie T trying to show us that he's great, bro. What he's saying here is, you're out there trying to ruin my reputation. You cast aspersions, okay? You cast aspersions while the staff as the Saxon is out there serving meals, you know, singing along to my songs. So Saxon is a hotel, right? So you are out there trying to kill my reputation, out there telling people that I'm not that great, out there telling people that I've been on the camera for very long. But while you're doing that, there are waiters out there singing along to my songs. There are waiters out there who know my songs word for word. There are people out there who respect me and know that I have classics for days. That's Stogie T, bro. Damn.
Aspersions while the staff at the Saxon serving rapping words to every last one of my classic album versions. I put words to perversions that mirror life in person. Single mom deserted, kids are like a burden. Dinner rife with vermin. Winter nights they kill the lights, the chili bite like Durban.
Bro, do you hear that rhyme scheme? Yo, that's crazy, bro. Like the way this nigga is just rhyming. The way he's rhyming and telling a story at the same time. That's Stogie T for you. Damn. So, here what he's saying is this. Okay, let's start at the beginning. He says, I put words to perversions that mirror life in person. The single mom is what?
The perversions that mirror life in person. Single mom
is deserted.
Kids are like a burden.
Kids are like a burden. Dinner rife with vermin.
Rife with vermin. Winter nights they kill the lights, the chili.
In winter nights, they kill the lights, the chili bites like Durban. So here, what he's saying is everything that he writes is true. Okay, he puts words to perversions that mirror life in person. So everything that he writes is true. Every time he plays with words, he's telling the truth. Okay, and everything is a mirror of his real life. Okay, it reflects his real life. It reflects his true story. Okay, because his mother was left by his dad, okay, to be a single mom, because he believed that he was going to be a burden to him. So his dad left his mom because he believed that having that child would be a burden, okay. So they had to live in a house where dinner was rife with vermin, meaning that dinner was eaten by rats, and their food was just not as healthy as it should be. It was just full of all the dead. It was, what he's trying to say is he grew up in poverty, bro. That's what he's trying to say. He grew up in poverty, and in winter nights they switched off their electricity, and he had to live in those cold conditions. In winter nights there was no electricity. They cut off the electricity, and the nights were chilly as fuck. That's what he's saying. The nights were chilly as fuck. Chilly means cold, and he compares these chilly nights to Durban Kerry. That's why he says the chilly bite like Durban. So those chilly nights were like the Durban Kerry, which is chilly as fuck, So that's just Stogie T telling you a story in a craziest way, bro. Damn.
It's the chili bite like Durban. Past the sight, the sermon, the bounty of the eternal.
Okay, now we get to another line where he says the pastor is now reading a Bible verse at church, and he talks about the bounty of the eternal. Okay, the bounty of the eternal. The bounty of the eternal is found in a verse that's written there, Genesis 49 verse 26. The verse actually says that your father's blessings are more than your ancestors' blessings, and this will all be passed to the sons. So your father's blessings are more than your ancestors' blessings, and all of these will be your blessings. You will be blessed because your father was blessed more than his own ancestors. That's what they say. Okay.
Them grimy niggas heard them cash in transit in suburban scam card, turn flashcards to club circuit earnings, wash winnings and bad bitches and baptisms, justify sinning a crooked light through a glass prison.
Bro, so what he says now is, when people heard this, when people heard your father was blessed more than your ancestors, therefore you will be more blessed, they took it to themselves to make themselves rich. They said, okay, my father was blessed, my ancestors were blessed, which means I deserve to be blessed too. So I'm going to break in, I'm going to do crime and get that money, bro, because I deserve it. That's what he's saying. I deserve it. My ancestors were blessed, bro. My father was blessed. I'm blessed too. I deserve all this money. So they go around and commit crime and then go and give it to the bitches. What is this line saying? They wash winnings in bad bitches and baptisms to justify sinning. Okay, so they wash winnings, whatever money they made from all these crimes, they gave it all to bitches, strip clubs and all of that, and then they use that line to justify their sins. So that's what Stogie T is saying. And bro, this guy's rhymes are crazy. I don't want to lie to you. His rhymes are just crazy.
Justify sinning a crooked light through a glass prism. For my kin, only prize giving is packed prisons. High risk pipe dreams that window thin as ice fishing. 1 week we up, next we fight in addiction. I beat the old grave site visits with aunties.
Damn. So here he's saying that for all these niggas who are out here committing crimes and all of that, their children will only know, prison, because this life of crime is not stable. One day you up, the next thing you're down, the next thing you're an addict, the next thing one day you're at Ibiza, the next thing, bro, the next thing you're in a grave. You know what I'm saying? So this whole life is fucked up. This whole life of crime is just fucked up. And it's crazy because it will affect the kids. That's all the kids will know. My dad is in prison. My dad is at a graveyard. That's all they will know. That's dope.
We try bum cheese up, but tight leash on my peeps and poverty won't leave us. Rolling trees up and cloning visas. The over-eager schemer, slow reader, but in them teachers so broken genius. Dope dealer, low achiever, hold heaters, four-seater, haute couture dripping like a Paso Peter.
Oh, so here he's saying, my favorite part is coming. Here he's saying this. We're just trying to bump the cheese up, bro. We're just trying to make some money. We're just trying to get that cash. So we're gonna scam people. We're gonna do fraud. We're gonna do all of that because we've been struggling. And our teachers still had hope on us. They had hope in us. They believed that we can be something, even though we were reading so slow in class. We couldn't even read properly. But the teachers knew that they actually believed in us. So here's my favorite part. My favorite part is here.
Low achiever, hold heaters, four-seater, haute couture dripping like a Paso Peter.
So here he's saying, remember that, haute couture dripping like Apostle Peter.
And if that don't float your boat, call Jesus. My compliments for the season.
Bro, what a way to finish a song, bro. What a way to just finish a song. He says haute couture dripping like Apostle Peter. And if that don't float your boat, call Jesus. So let me explain this bar for you. This is my favorite bar in the whole freestyle. What Stogie T is saying is this. Haute couture dripping like Apostle Peter. So what he's saying is all these guys will be wearing like the Versace's, the Chanel's and all of that. They got that drip on and they're killing it. Okay? So dripping like Apostle Peter. You remember the story of Apostle Peter in the Bible? So here's what happened with Apostle Peter, so that you can get all the references. Apostle Peter was with the other disciples. Okay, they went to catch some fish. They went fishing, and then Jesus came and said, "How many fish did you catch, kids?" And they said, "None." And then he told them, "Cast the net to the right, you'll catch some fish." And they cast the net to the right, and they caught a lot of fish, so much fish that they couldn't even put it back into the boat. Okay. And then one of the people in the boat said, "That is the Lord." That's the Lord, talking about Jesus. And when Peter heard that, that's the Lord, that's Jesus, Peter jumped out of the boat. Remember, they're in water, right? So Peter jumped out of the boat and then ran towards Jesus. And he walked on that water. Okay, he wasn't drowning. And then the wind started, a little storm started, and then he started getting scared. He started doubting that he was actually walking on water. His faith started losing his faith, and that's when he started drowning, because he lost his faith. Okay, but here's the interesting part. When Peter started drowning because he lost his faith, he called to Jesus. He said, "Father, help me," something like that. He said, "Jesus, help me." Okay, and then Jesus gave his head to Peter and then rescued Peter. Okay, Jesus gave his hand to Peter and rescued Peter. So Peter could have drowned, but Jesus saved him. And Peter wouldn't have drowned if he just continued running on top of water to Jesus without losing any faith. Okay, so here Stogie is saying these guys are dripping like Apostle Peter. Peter was dripping, he was drowning, right? So he had water all over his body. Okay, so if that don't float your boat, remember they had a boat, they were catching fish with the boat. That's crazy, right? So they were catching fish in a boat. So if that don't float the boat, which means if that doesn't make you happy, just call Jesus. So he's saying, if all that Versace, all those Chanels, all that money doesn't make you happy, then just find God, bro. You know, find God. It's time to find God if all that cash you got doesn't make you happy. So if you ever get in a situation where all the shit you got doesn't satisfy you, doesn't make you happy, just find God, call Jesus, and you will be saved. So this last part of the song is crazy because the wordplay and the story is just dope. That's Stogie T for you, bro. Damn, Stogie T is fucking dope, bro. I don't want to lie. This was a dope song. I believe that he killed the J. Cole song. He killed J. Cole's verse. He killed Benny the Butcher's verse. This is the best Johnny P's Caddy freestyle of Johnny P's Caddy verse. I'm saying it right now. Believe me. Anyway, this is Tesla, and I appreciate your support, man. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to tell your friends about my channel, and I'll be back with some more. If you think there's a song or there's a video that I should react to, please, man, just drop a comment and I'll definitely check it out. Okay, have a nice day.
Infected minors, dead minors, protected minds, serial killers with serial numbers, nest of nines, minister pedophiles, little sister left to cry. They say T, that's too harsh. I asked them, where's the lie?